Okay, so before we start our lesson this afternoon, may I request everyone to please stand. Okay, may I call Jiniel for our prayer. Let us bow down our head for prayer. Dear God, thank you for looking after our school. Thank you for the love each and every one of us here in you.
Amen.
Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, so before you sit down, kindly pick up pieces of papers first under your chair. And then arrange your chairs. Okay, so good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon,
Ma'am April.
Okay, so for your attendance, kindly look your classmate beside you if they're present.
Yeah.
So who's absent?
Ma'am Shyne.
Maria
Ma'am Shyne. Okay. So I will call her attention tomorrow. Okay, now kindly submit your assignment list, the one that I have given you yesterday, to the front.
Here, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Janelle. So now, based from our previous topic, who can recap? Who among you here can recap what was our previous topic all about? Okay, Flor.
Our lesson yesterday was about writing words, phrase, sentence, and sentences.
Okay, very good, Flor.
Illustration.
Okay, thank you so much, Flor. Okay, you may now take your seat. Okay, so for our previous topic, so who can tell me or who can give me an example? Because you were telling earlier that our previous topic was all about words, phrase, and then sentence. Okay, so who can give me an example of a word? Anyone? Okay, Jiniel.
Talk.
Okay, talk. Very good, Jiniel. Okay. Who else? Look around. Look around the room. Word. Example of a word. How about Elmer?
Ma'am, the word that I see in this classroom is change.
Okay, change. Very good. Change. Okay, how about the phrase? Who can give me an example of a phrase?
Ma'am.
Okay, I want to hear from Helen.
Absent mo ko kahapon.
Good.
Ma'am, I would like to help.
Okay, help Jiniel.
New normal.
Okay, new normal. Okay, new normal is an example of a phrase. How about, who can give me an example of a sentence? Yes, May.
You are a rainbow of responsibility.
Okay. You are a rainbow of
Possibility.
possibilities.
Responsibility.
Okay, so now let's proceed. Okay, so let's do this.
What is that?
Okay, now, so moving on to our topic. So I will give you now a clue on what we will discuss this afternoon. Okay, so I have here a picture, and then you are going to guess. No, you're going to guess what will happen next. So what will happen next? So I have also here a choices. Letter A. Kindly read.
He will.
He will.
Okay, May.
A. He will fall.
Okay, for letter B, Elmer.
Letter B, he will be happy.
Okay. Letter C.
Ma'am.
Floor.
C. He will drink water.
Okay. And then letter D. Helen.
Kay ma'am, di ko tindaw.
Di makay ko sa ma'am.
Why?
Lala, abot ang grade 5 ma'am. Di ko basa.
No.
Mom, I would like to help
Yes,
again.
help again.
D. He will buy a toy car.
Okay, very good. Again, Janielle.
Ma'am,
So letter D, he will buy again. He will buy a toy car. Okay, so now, what do you think will happen next? What would be the correct answer for this? Elmer.
Letter A ma'am, he will fall.
Okay. No? Okay, so because, no, as we can see here, there is a man walking, and then in front, because he is texting, he actually didn't notice that there is a hole in the street, right? Okay. So next, kindly analyze the picture. Okay, for the choices, we have A, she will consult the doctor. Letter B, she will see her teacher. Letter C, she will buy food. And letter D, she will read books. So what do you think will happen next? Who can answer? Okay, Arnel.
Letter A, she will consult the doctor.
Okay, very good, Arnel. Next. Okay, for that picture. Okay, analyze first. Okay. So, the choices are, so what do you think will happen next? Letter A, they will ride a jeepney. Kindly read, Floor. Letter B.
They will have snacks with their friends.
Okay. Thank you, Floor. Letter C. May.
They will go shopping.
How about letter D? Elmer.
They will read books.
Okay, what do you think will happen next? Okay, Elmer.
Letter D, they will read books.
Okay, letter D, they will read books. Okay, based from that picture, where do you think is the setting?
Library.
Okay, at the library. Very good. Okay. So based on that example or based on that activity, what do you think would be our topic this afternoon? Yes.
Predicting outcomes.
Predicting outcomes.
Oh.
Okay, you got there an idea. Very good, Helen. Okay, predicting outcomes from what, Helen?
Kuan siya ma'am kanang imong i-istorya unsay mahitabo nga base sa picture.
Okay, very good, Helen. You got the idea. So, for this afternoon, okay, kindly read all together our topic this afternoon. Read.
Discussing the illustration on the cover and predicting what
the story may be about. Okay. So, before going through or going deeper with our lesson, let us first have or let us know first our objective. So, at the end of the lesson, you are expected, all of you are expected to, okay, all together read. Number
Make
one,
predictions based on the
number
illustrations
two, and number two,
write simple predictions based on the book covers.
okay. So now, there are terms in this topic that we need to unlock. Okay. So the first term is prediction. So what is prediction? Elmer.
Predictions defined as is to guess or tell in advance what might happen next based on the clues given in the text or pictures on what you already know.
Okay, so Like what I've given you earlier, the example, the activity that I have given you earlier. Right? You actually predicting. Okay, next is the word illustration. Helen.
Is a picture or a drawing or an act of creating.
Excuse me, Helen. Excuse me, Helen. Actually, that word is not creating, but you have to pronounce it, or the correct pronunciation of that word is creating.
Creating.
Yes.
Creating the drawing.
No. Drawing.
Drawing. Or is an example. You said.
Excuse me. Example.
Example. You said.
Used.
Used. Used.
Yes, used.
To explain.
Explain.
Explain. Or prove. Be.
Prove.
Something.
Something. Okay. So I will read it again for you. Okay. So illustration is a picture or a drawing or the act of creating the drawing, or is an example used to explain or prove something. Okay. So next. Okay. Let's proceed now to this. This is actually an example of a picture that there is an illustration there. Okay? So kindly analyze the picture, and then afterwards you are going to answer the questions that I will be projecting. Okay. 2 minutes. Analyze, please. Okay. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, for number 1 question, we have, kindly read May.
Who do you think are in the picture?
Okay, who do you think are in the picture?
Ma'am,
Danielle.
I think they are a family, and then a mother and a son.
Okay. So, or also,
The boy and his mother.
okay, very good. So next, what are they doing? What are they doing? So, let's go back to the picture. What are they doing? Floor.
The mother is teaching her son how to read.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we could also have this answer, or both of them. Actually, you got the idea. That is actually predicting, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can also have this, no? They are studying or doing homework. Who helps the boy in studying his lesson?
Mother helps the boy in studying his lesson.
Okay. So the boy's mother. Okay. Very good, Arnel. Thank you. Next is number 4. What kind of pupil is the boy in the picture? What do you think?
Diligent.
Huh? Okay. Elmer, what do you think?
Wala man na picture, ma'am. Wala picture.
Okay, let's go back to the picture.
Ay.
Yes. This picture. What do you think?
So the boy still don't know much how to read.
Again, Elmer. Can you stand up, Elmer? What kind of pupil is the boy in the picture?
The boy is very a good boy. He always follows his mother what
Diligent.
what she teaches.
Okay, so Elmer said
So
that
intelligent.
that boy is a good boy.
Yes.
Yes,
Obedient.
true, right?
Obedient.
Okay, so we can also have this answer. Diligent. Very good. Diligent or
Bright po si
studious.
Bright po si Arnel.
yes, very bright. Okay, number 5. What does the cover picture tells or tell? What do you think?
The mother is helping
Hmm?
his son.
Elmer?
The mother is helping his son on how to read.
Okay, let's try to check. Okay, the mother is helping her son in doing his assignment. Okay, very good. You've got all the idea now of what is predicting. Okay, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Okay, so next one is, who can tell, who among you here can tell what does this cover illustrates?
Ma'am.
So in Filipino, ano daw yung ipinapakita ng cover na yan? What
Teacher.
does that? Yes, Helen.
Ano, teacher? Yung...
Are you familiar, excuse me, are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Huh? Janielle?
Yes, ma'am. I'm familiar.
Okay. How about you, Helen? Are you familiar with the cover?
No.
Wala, ma'am. Ang antra.
The ant. Only the ant. But what can you say?
Ma'am, unsa lang isa, ma'am, grass shopper, ma'am, no? Nag-shopping, ma'am, grass shopper.
No, it's not actually, he's not actually doing a shopping. But this one, we call it grasshopper. Yes, it's a grasshopper. And it's not shopping, doing the shopping or grass shopping. Grasshopper, Helen.
Ay, oh.
Yes, Helen, it's a grasshopper. Okay, what do you think this picture or this cover illustrates? It is actually a story.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
It is actually a story. Now, this picture here is a cover of that particular story.
Yes.
And we can also see its title in there. So, again, okay, thank you, Helen. Thank you so much for your bright idea there. How about Jiniel?
I think the story will be telling about the friendship of ant and the grasshopper.
Okay, the friendship of the ant and the grasshopper. Yes, Elmer. Okay, thank you, Elmer. And then, what do you think will happen next? Because Elmer says a while ago that the ant is actually getting his food or is collecting, yes, working for his food. So what do you think will happen next based on this illustration we have here?
The grasshopper is something.
Arnel! Yes, I want to hear the idea coming from Arnel.
The grasshopper suffered the grasshopper is hungry during the rainy season.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you can actually predict on this certain action, on his particular action that he is portraying, right?
Right,
Okay,
ma'am.
so he's actually hungry, starving for food because he never worked on it. So now let's have an activity. So you will kindly read the instruction, May.
You will be grouped into 3 groups. Each group will be given jigsaw puzzle. You are only given 3 minutes to solve the puzzle. After you have assembled it, post it on the board and remain in your group.
Okay, so you will be grouped into 3 groups. Okay, so we have Flor and Arnel. Then Jiniel and May. Elmer and Helen for the groupings. So for group number 1, I have here the jigsaw puzzle here, and then group number 3. Okay, again, I will give you 3 minutes to assemble that puzzle. Start now. Okay, so group number 1 have assembled their puzzle. I lost ourselves. Okay. So now, let's try to look at what is the real form of this picture. Okay, for group 1, so we have here. Okay, so you have assembled it right for group number 1. How about group number 2? It's actually in reverse position. Okay. Okay, so how about for group number 3?
Yay!
Group number 3, that's also the right position. Okay.
Brighten
Can I have
and
this
the
scotch
reverse
tape,
from
please?
Milan.
Okay, for the second instruction. Okay, so after you have posted the assembled puzzle, you may notice that you have formed a... What did you form?
Picture!
Okay, picture. So prepare. Okay, now you are going to prepare a whole sheet or one whole sheet of paper. Okay, get one whole sheet of paper, and then once again you have to analyze and answer the question. What does the cover illustrates? So for group number 1, the group number 1 will analyze group number 2's picture. So where is the group number 2 picture?
The yellow one.
Okay, so for group number 2, the group number 2 will analyze group number 3. Group number 3's picture. And then for group number 3, they will analyze the group number 1 picture. Okay, so for this activity, you only have 2 minutes. Group number 1, I want to hear the answer coming from May. Okay, so here in front.
The title of this illustration is
Yeah, good.
Pet the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. So, I think the cat is choosy
Okay, the cat is choosy. Why do you think so?
because he only loves white shoes.
Okay, thank you, May. Next, group 2 from Flor. Yes, Flor.
One only.
So for group number 2, we're going to
Okay.
One,
Okay.
the happy book.
the happy book.
Yes. This one shows happiness. They are very happy.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Flor. Next one, how about group number 3? Helen?
Good afternoon, classmate. Good afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, Helen.
This is the work of our group. Group
Yes.
3. We are
Going to analyze
going to analyze the picture
of group number
of
1.
group number 1.
And then,
And then
It tells us.
tell us. Ay,
tell us
sa ganun
what.
ma'am?
Okay, for the question
For the
again,
question,
what does the cover illustrate, Helen?
the cover illustrate
Yes.
that the girl feel afraid.
Why? Why, Helen?
Maybe, kung sa English anong nakakita, ma'am? Nakakita
So?
o gakwat?
So what? So,
So,
Strangers.
Strangers.
Stranger.
Yes.
Stranger, mom.
A monster.
A
Yes, monster.
Number 2, mom. The girl has a big eyes.
Yes, the girl has a big eyes. Okay? Ready?
Yes.
So, the direction is, can you read, Lord?
Direction. Prepare one whole sheet of paper. Look at the pictures carefully. Encircle the letter that tells what will happen next.
Okay. So, kindly answer now for number 1. Kindly analyze the picture. Okay, moving on to number 2. Stop talking. Cover your paper.
4.
Number 4. Okay, done?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, pencils up, papers up, down. Exchange paper with your seatmate.
Wala lagi ni number in.
Kindly submit your paper to those who got 5.
Yes.
Very good.
Go.
I think we are all perfect.
Okay. So, 4, 3. Okay, no more. Okay. So, for your assignment, kindly copy this one. Kindly copy that one in your notebook. Okay, so I think that is all for today. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, Ma'am April.